today's video, we're looking at those places in the world that have truly embraced liberalism. These countries prioritize freedom and equality and act to make those concepts a reality for their inhabitants. They actively work to fully accept and support everyone. So, here are the top 5 most liberal countries in the world. Number 5. Iceland. If you're looking for gender equality, Iceland is the place for you. Even though no country on Earth has perfect gender parity, Iceland is the closest, by closing the gender pay gap by 90% over the last 20 years. Iceland also ranks 8th in the world in LGBTQ acceptance and has the lowest rates of violence against minorities in the world. Along with that, there is a strong social state and welfare program to look after the most vulnerable in society. So perhaps it's for these reasons and the stunning scenery and majestic landscapes that Iceland ranks 4th in the world's happiness index. Number 4. Finland. Finland has been the happiest nation on Earth for the past 3 consecutive years and actually increased its lead over the competition in 2020. The country has the lowest child mortality rate in the world, relatively low levels of air pollution, and the best inclusiveness ratings of any nation. Things work well in Finland. Public services run smoothly. There are low levels of crime and corruption, and there is an earned trust between the government and the public. However, the country has not yet abolished a law forcing transgender people to be sterilized before they can change their legal gender, and until it does, it cannot be called LGBT friendly. Number 3. Denmark. Denmark leads the world in the fight against climate change, reducing pollution emissions and protecting its species, according to a Yale report. Denmark helps its people in other ways too, for instance, by providing the best-rated sanitation system, the most political power for the average citizen, and the least corruption globally. It is true that taxes in Denmark are high, but most don't mind paying them as they see what they get in return. Most healthcare in Denmark is provided with no fee to the patient. University students pay no tuition and receive a grant to help cover expenses while studying. Childcare is subsidized, and the elderly receive pensions and are provided with care helpers who visit them at home. Number 2. Sweden. Sweden has long been a pioneer for the rights of all its citizens. Same-sex sexual activity was decriminalized in 1944, and its citizens are some of the most tolerant around. European Commission polling taken in 2019 found 98% of Swedes thought gay, lesbian, and bisexual people should have the same rights as straight people, the highest in the European Union. The country enjoys the best personal rights in the world, including freedom of expression and religion and access to justice, 100% access to electricity, complete gender parity in secondary attainment, and air that is among the cleanest around. Number 1. Norway. As you've seen, Scandinavian countries dominate the top of the table, but number 1 on the list is Norway's liberal paradise. This will surprise very few people with their finger on the pulse. After all, Norway has been a pioneer of progress for decades. The country promotes progressive social policies that have led to excellent levels of gender and LGBT equality, and the lowest amounts of undernourishment and unsafe water in the world. On top of this, a short working week, extensive paid parental leave, job security, and genuine focus on work-life balance removes a lot of the stress that many people outside Norway experience with their careers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these countries. Is liberalism the way to go? And if you liked this video, be sure to check out the flip side video, the 5 most right-wing countries in the Western Hemisphere.